Hello and welcome to The Elevator, a short little game on itch.io developed by Redamz, and well, I guess it's a game about an anime girl taking you on an elevator ride? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Apparently there's different endings and whatnot. But let's see. It just starts off right here, so nice to meet you, stranger. Let me welcome you to The Elevator. Yes, The Elevator. You know, it's a very generic name. I mean, I guess it's just like, this is like a short little mini game, really. But when I try to find the category on Twitch, it's like there's multiple The Elevator games. So this is The Elevator, but there's like a lot of them the same name. Anyway, I'm the Elevator Girl. I'll be your assistant for today. You know, she even dances the entire time. Doesn't that get tiring? I don't know. Before anything else, I'll advise you to keep your hands away from the walls and to not move around too much. The company won't pay for any injuries that might occur on the way down, so please be careful, okay? In the past, we've had issues with lost limbs stuck in the mechanisms. Not a pretty sight as you imagine, also very expensive to clean up. But don't worry, if you stand perfectly still, the chances of something going wrong are less than 50%. Well, I guess we'll take those chances. And also the aspect ratio is kind of weird. I really feel like this could be like a phone game or something, but I don't know. Yeah, the whole aspect ratio. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Maybe there's a reason for that. Now please don't be impatient, dear stranger. This is a very long trip down. Let's take this chance to get to know each other. I'll let you know once we're near our first stop. Okay, anime girl. There's still a long way to go. So for now, please relax and enjoy my company with nice elevator music. You know, it's a game about the elevator. It also has nice elevator music. It's actually what I always mention it, but elevator music, or I guess bossa nova, is definitely one of my favorite genres. But, well, I say that, and funnily enough, the only reason I like it, well, not the only reason, but one of the reasons I like it is because, the elevator. There's what are they called? They're like a band, I guess, that makes a lot of cover songs for Toho. They call Shubian Records, and you know, one type of song they do is definitely like bossa nova covers of like Toho music. So when I say bossa nova, I mean that, you know, I mean like anime music, basically. Anyway, I guess we have dialogue options. So where are we going? Please don't be impatient. There's still a long way to go. I assume we're in the side of the elevator, right? Yeah, obviously. I know it's kind of hard to tell from this angle, I guess. Because could you be like in front of the elevator or really inside? But I guess we're inside because we're moving down. Yes. Are we there yet? No. Yeah, click you in the face. Click the buttons. Guess you keep going down. Are we there yet? This is be annoying. It's annoy the employee. Of which I assume they're wearing the little hat that reminds you of a hotel. So are we in a hotel? I don't know. Still not there. Still not there. Still dancing. Oh! 1. We arrived to our first stop. Okay. What's up, bro? Okay. He looks like a delinquent, except it's a grandpa because they have, you know, ring hair. No getting ahead. Take your ticket and wait. We call this floor the waiting room. People that don't have the patience to enjoy the trip down are left here. They spend a long time here waiting for something, or perhaps waiting for nothing at all. All that's clear is that they wait. They wait a lot. A lot they wait. Yo, bro, I've been here a long time waiting for... What was I waiting for? Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why he's so old. Because he's been here for a long time. Anyway, bro. Did the Rubber Boy ever find the single piece? I was a big fan of that show, but sadly never got to see how it ended. Of course, people that leave here can't get into the elevator again. That's a no-go. Elevator? What's that? Anyway, I'm back to waiting. Have a nice day, both of you. Actually, I think they all make use of some company over there. You just complain all the way down, don't you? Or won't you? I don't have time for impatient whiners. So now, please, will you get off my elevator? Okay. Alright, time to be in the waiting room forever. You left the elevator, entered the waiting room. The old man and the other people there made the waiting more bearable for you. You talked to them all the time while you waited and waited. In due time, you called them friends. But eventually, you ran out of topics to discuss with them. So you silently waited and waited. Sometimes you hear the elevator pass by. Occasionally, you even stop with visitors. In rare occasions, someone would leave the elevator and join the waiting room. But eventually, you also lost interest in the new arrivals. At some point, you forgot that you ever rode that elevator. At some point, you forgot what you were waiting for. Did you even know what it was to begin with? It didn't matter anymore. You just kept waiting and waiting. And waiting some more. End 1. Alright, the first ending. I don't know how many endings there are in this game. There's no, it doesn't indicate that. Oh, and it closes. It closes the game. Alright. Oh, hold on, let me open it up again. Alright, so that's the first ending. We're just stuck in the waiting room, I guess. HD. Alright, so this time we didn't say anything, so now we don't get kicked into the waiting room. Well, I don't think this is your stop, so let's keep going deeper and deeper, shall we? Ah yes. Our next stop is still a few minutes away. Do you want to chat for a bit? I was reading a story earlier. You probably heard about it. It's a very popular one. The tale of the tortoise and the hare. Well, in case you don't remember it, it goes somewhat like this. There was once a tortoise and a hare that decided to have a race between them. The hare would often mock the tortoise for being so slow. So when the day of the race came, the hare easily outpaced the tortoise and got close to the finish line in no time. Seeing the slow pace of the tortoise, the hare got cocky and decided to take a nap, as it was impossible that the tortoise would ever catch up. I don't know why she's just reading this, this fairy tale. I do already know this story. But then the hare slept for so long, the tortoise managed to slowly but steadily get to the finish line and beat the hare. Quite the story, don't you think? It's a children's story, but you don't know how it's easy to draw parallels to real life. There are many hares and tortoises out there. Now tell me, stranger, would you consider yourself a hare or a tortoise? I don't know. Again, I'm not sure how to get all the different endings and whatnot. I guess I'll just go through it naturally, and if we have to come back and get different endings. But I want to say, like, I'm a tortoise. Definitely. I'm definitely, like, in real life, I'm just slow in general about everything. So I'm a tortoise. A tortoise, huh? The story was constructed in such a way to make the tortoise appear to be the hero. But I disagree with that notion. The tortoise is just as bad as the hare. If you're hardworking, you'll put in the effort to always be on top. You wouldn't let yourself go so much that you become the laughingstock of everyone else. Furthermore, the tortoise's victory was a fluke that relied on the hare's incompetence, not the tortoise's effort. They're both incredibly lazy. Oh, come on. That's racist, because the tortoise literally biologically can't go fast. Gosh. Anyway. Well, hare or tortoise, it doesn't matter. I'm sure our next floor will be of interest to you. Not really racist. I guess species? Isn't like a turtle is not really a race, I guess? I don't know. Well, they were in a race. Anyway. Oh. Number 13. Lucky number 13. Oh, here we are. Let me welcome you to the factory. Yes, of course. The factory is the pride and joy of our company. We make everything here, from jewelry to insulin to firearms. It's all here. Wow. It's like a crafting table. All our systems are automated too. The robots handle all the work, so being one of our employees is extremely easy. I asked you about the hare and the tortoise earlier because you seemed lazy to me, and I think I was right. So I want to make an offer. We're currently hiring we need someone just like you, someone to do absolutely nothing. Also, the pay is pretty good to boot. Would you be interested? Sure, please. Give me money? Give me money. I'm glad to hear that. Now please, leave the elevator and go to your new job. Wow, we're employed now. Amazing. Hard thing to do during current times. You left the elevator and entered the factory. As promised, your job was just as advertised, to do absolutely nothing while the robots handled all the production. The pay for doing nothing was extremely good, but you had nothing to do with all that money, as all your living expenses were paid for and you weren't able to leave the factory. Oops. Well, in that case, this is more like prison, is it? Not really a job. And as days, months, and years pass, days blurred together more and more as the time flew by. You never had anything to worry about, nothing to gain, nothing to do. Eventually, your brain had become mush. Unable to think, you became no different from the Maya's robotic arms that worked all day long. And so you started imitating them. Having no thought, your body started working in unison with machines on its own. With the precision of an automation, you could continue to build things day and night. If your brain was still functioning, you'll surely be proud of your newfound technique. But of course, that was not the case. And thus, you continued to work and work like a robot. Perhaps at some point, you'd also become one of those robotic arms. And two. Okay, I guess that's how they, get new robots in the robot factory. Amazing. Alright, the game closes again. I have to open it up again. Ah! I'll pass. So this time, we're not taking that job. As it turns out, it doesn't have many benefits, Also, it sucks that you just can't leave. It'd be great. A job where you don't have to do anything. I mean, that exists in real life, but like, it's great, but you have to actually use the money for something. That's the whole point, of getting the job. To use the money to actually live your life, Work-life balance. Anyway. So you don't want to work for us. That's such a shame. Can I take your job? Seems pretty fun. I mean, you seem pretty happy. You'd like to dance, the entire way. Well, maybe factory work isn't for you. It's alright. It's alright. We have other positions too. Maybe our next stop will be more to your liking. Is this just a job interview, I feel like? We just choose a job. Oh yes, in the meantime, would you like to play a game? Wow. Here's our new slot machine prototype. What makes it different from the other slot machines, are you wondering? Well, it's free to play. So feel free to give it as many attempts as you want. Wow, gotcha, except it's free. The win conditions is to get the 3 of the same number in a row. I'll let you do your thing. Please enjoy. Sure, why not? Oop. I'm gonna get addicted to like gambling now. 162. You lose. I'm gonna get like a 3-star trash. Give me my SSR. Come on. No? 241? No, that's not an SSR. That's another trash weapon. Another craft essence. Another insert, trash item here for like a gacha game. 352? Nope. That's not my anime waifu. Give me my anime waifu. I must spend all of the premium currency. You lose. Nope. The jackpot, I assume, is 777. Can you actually win this? I don't know if you actually can win this. Oh, I forgot to mention, another feature of this new prototype is not only is it free to play, you also can never win. Well, that just defeats the whole purpose, isn't it? Why even have a win condition in that case? Well, I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. Gamba. Gamble. I feel like, I don't know. Is it like gambling? Like, it's a whole controversial thing, isn't it? I feel like there's a whole like ethical thing about gambling that's like really bad, especially when it's like, like within like a video game and everything. Because in a way, it's kind of like encourages like, it kind of like goes around, normal gambling laws. Like people have gambling laws to stop people from like, gambling away their life, I guess. And yet, video games kind of circumvent that. They hit that same kind of RNG, kind of aspect. But like, it's a video game, don't worry about it, But then it gets weird, it gets into a gray area where it's like, it's a gacha game, you can buy premium currency and everything, so money is involved. So you don't win anything, I guess, so in a way it's worse, but, it still tries to hit that same addictive quality, I guess. To be honest, personally, for me, I never really understood it too much, like, from like firsthand. I mean, gambling is it's fun, I guess, but like it's random. So like I don't know. Maybe I just don't have faith. But like I never really expect to win anything when it's like random. So especially in the gacha game, I never spend real money. I know it's a joke. I sometimes joke about it too. Like you just you will spend a lot of money on like a anime waifu game. But like I never do actually. I always, because I'm so used to playing free to play games in general in my childhood and. For the longest time, I just played like, free-to-play games, Maple Story, RuneScape, I never bought premium stuff ever. So, for me, I never really understood like firsthand, how it feels to be addicted to like gambling or anything, but I guess it's pretty bad. I assume, because so many people just, are just like so enthralled by it. Hey, maybe you should consider stopping. Are you perhaps a gambling addict? Nah, I'm gonna keep doing it because it's funny. Maybe you should consider stopping. Are you perhaps? Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, Bill Murray, by the way. PogChamp. Oh yeah, the PogChamp. I don't know if I ever mentioned it before, but yeah, PogChamp got replaced by the Komodo emote, by the way. I mean, that's been a thing for the longest time, actually. I don't know, some kind of controversy with the original person, with the original face. I don't know. Yeah, keep going, please. No, I wonder if she says. I was wondering if she says anything different if I kept going. Come on. Never tell me the odds. I can never win. Are you sure? Are you sure? Elevator anime girl? Are you sure that I can't win? What if I keep doing it forever? Maybe there's a secret win possibility because I'm the chosen one, and therefore... Oh, I won. Right? I lost? What? It said same number, right? Or maybe it has to be 7 in particular? It said 555. I think it said 555. But maybe it had to be like 777, not like any same number. I thought it was like any same number. Maybe I didn't read it closely enough. I swear it's like any same number, right? But I guess it has to be 777. Damn it. Okay, fine. I assume because the dialogue is like it keeps going, so the same dialogue. So I assume there's no point in doing it again. But let me do one more time. Yeah, it's rigged. I assume it's rigged at this point. I mean, she even said it. But you know. But what if I win? You know, I really do feel like people. Here's the thing: people like when they play the lottery, you know, as well. You know, like the government sanctioned lotteries. I feel like as well. They always say, "Oh, it's one. It's almost basically impossible to win." But what if I did? You know, and then they play the lottery. I don't know. I don't play the lottery. I know my mom does basically, and I always tell her that you're not gonna win. It's very unlikely, and it does it anyway. It's just a waste of money. I don't know. It's just a tax for the poor, I think anyway. I don't know if that's controversial or not, but that's why I don't like the lottery. It just in general, like gambling, I don't know, just doesn't. It's not the same. I don't know. I guess you do get a high though. You get a dopamine, you know, if you win something, I guess. But you know, again, maybe I just don't have faith. I don't believe enough because I just think, well, I'm not gonna win. So oh well. I prefer guarantees over just like randomness. But then again, I play a lot of video games that have RNG. Anyway, let's just leave this slot machine. I think we're done here. Let's not play anymore. I'm never gonna win. Oh, you had enough for a slot machine already? That's a shame, but oh well. We'll arrive at the next stop in a moment. It's still fun though sometimes. I guess, you know, if you do it like I mean, that's what I do for gadget games. I never spend a dime. It is fun, you know, if you're just spending nothing in general. Just for the simulation, I guess. And here we are. Okay. Let me welcome you to The Office. Ah, yes, the weird, like, sitcom, you know, that's like a mockumentary. Actually, I found that show quite uncomfortable. I usually don't watch a lot of, like, you know, normie shows, I guess, but I remember a lot of people like that show. When I watched like a clip of it, it's like it just felt uncomfortable because it felt too real, you know, and maybe that's the point. I don't know. This is where our most brilliant and ambitious employees work. As opposed to the factory, this place isn't automated, but you get paid accordingly to the amount of effort you put in. The employees of the office are an integral part of the development of the company, creating new products that later get made in the factory or new ideas to improve productivity. Salaries here start at 100,000 USD per hour. Wow. A newbie. Should definitely join us, in fact. You should work under me. Ah yes, if you enter as an apprentice of someone, your senior will get a portion of income in exchange for mentorship. Ah yes, that's something called a pyramid scheme? Or like multi-level marketing? I don't know. I work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I also have 250 apprentices. I'm probably one of the richest people in the world right now. Okay, very long hair. Let me be honest, are you a man or a woman? I can't tell, because you might be a man who's been working here for a long time, so that's why your hair is so long. But then, while you're wearing heels... no, okay, I think it's a woman. I couldn't tell, to be honest. See, I have problems with gendering. I don't know, I don't know how gender works. But I assume that's most likely a woman. But that's not enough, I need more. Become my apprentice. With your help, I'll be able to get to the absolute top. I'll become the CEO of this company, then I'll fund new companies to become even richer. Ah yes, capitalism. So join me, you won't regret it. Please don't be so pushy with the stranger. Shut up, elevator girl. You'll see, in no time you'll work for me too. I'll own you and your stupid elevator. Just you wait and see. We'll see about that. Well, for now I think the stranger could join you in your endeavors. What I've gathered, the stranger would be a perfect fit for the office. Now please, would you leave the elevator and join your new job? Okay, is this some kind of commentary about like gambling and like capitalism? I don't know. Or like it's basically the same, it's all just luck? Anyway. You lift the elevator to enter the office. Under the guidance of your senior, you got really good at your new job in no time. Your pay kept increasing until it reached the millions. Same problem though, kind of stuck here though. Can't really spend the money anywhere. Just like the factory. Your ambition would not be satiated by just that though. Eventually, you set your aims higher and higher. Like your seniors before you, you also aimed to become the owner of the company. You started taking apprentices to maximize your pay, rose above your seniors to stop giving them a cut of your income. In due time, you became unbelievably rich beyond your wildest dreams. In your old life, you could have easily taken over the world with the wealth and power you had now. But here it was different. Acquiring the company with access to other floors was still beyond your reach. So you kept working and working, scheming and scheming to become richer and richer. At some point, you learned the price of the company. It was simply put, infinite. But you didn't let that information discourage you. You just kept on accumulating wealth in order to buy it. Surely someday you'll have enough to buy it. If infinity is what you need, then you just have to become infinitely richer, right? Easy. Forehead. So you kept working in the office forever. Forever and ever. Infinitely. Infinitely. N3. Okay. It's a long time. It's a long, long time to reach infinite. Literally infinite, as in you can't really reach it ever. That's the whole point. It's more like a concept than it is like a number, but anyway. And there you go. The game closes again, so let's open it up. Ending 3. Leave. I'm not playing that. Alright, so this time we didn't choose to play at all. It's a shame. Okay. I don't know, well, we got the same dialogue, but hopefully this means now we don't need to go inside the office. So I'm just gonna go through real quick. The office. It's the office. You know, I was saying before how like I didn't like the sitcom, you know, Office. I don't know if you call it a sitcom, but like it's a mockumentary where people basically pretend to be like in a documentary, but actually it's all scripted. There's an anime, you know, that's kind of similar in terms of like cringe factor, I guess. I forgot the full name, but like the short form name is Watamote or something. Basically, it's just an anime about like a girl who's just really awkward, but like very like realistically awkward. You know, not just like tee-hee, I'm just an awkward girl and everyone still loves me. Nope. Actually, in Watamote, it's quite realistic because she's quite a creep, actually. And, you know, everyone is creeped out by her, like, realistically. And in a way, it kind of reminds you, you know, being in high school, you know, how you're so, like, obsessed with your like, self-image and whatnot, you know? Kind of, like, harps on that kind of, like, idea, I guess. So, like, it's very, like, cringy, but not, like, in a... You know, how people always use cringe wrong, you know? People just say cringe whenever they just feel slightly embarrassed for someone. But, like, Watamote was really actually cringe because she would just get these, like, really awkward situations that just make you very, very uncomfortable, you know? But I actually like that one, actually. I don't know. Maybe because I relate to it a little bit. Anyway, I actually like Watamote. I think the English title would be, like... Because I don't know the Japanese title. It's too long. But, like, the English would be... It's your guy's fault that I'm not popular or something. It's your guy's fault that I'm not popular. I think that's the name of the anime. I like that one now. The main character is just very relatable because she's just very awkward and creepy. So, I don't know. At least in high school. Well, or was it high school or was it middle school? I think it was high school. I think that's the setting. I mean, a lot of anime, I guess, take place in high school. Anyway. Alright, so this time we didn't go to office, so... Well, I don't think the stranger would be a good fit for this floor anyway. Let's keep going deeper. Deeper and deeper we go. So floor 23 wasn't our stop. And on we go. So we keep going. So, we should chat for a bit while we get to the next destination. What do you think of this descent thus far? I hope you have a good time. After the last stop, you'll surely wish to go back into the elevator, that's for sure. Oh, never mind that. Okay. But it's all good. The company really appreciates people like you. Even more so, you're exactly what we're looking for. I've been working here for over 50 years, so I know what I'm talking about. Only 50. When I see someone with big potential, I can identify so immediately. That's elevator for you. I too am great at my job. Alright. I think I was mentioning before 69. I was mentioning before, I think I was saying like how some of the endings kind of correlate to like, you know, the 7 deadly sins. So I wondered, here's my guess. I mean, well, I don't want to accidentally spoil it, but I think Elevator Girl is not, you know, who she seems she is. Anyway, we're on floor 69 though. Haha, funny number. We finally arrived to our next stop. This floor is... actually, let's skip this floor, shall we? Oh. You gotta be 18 plus to enter that into that floor, I guess. Download the uncensored patch and get banned on Twitch. No, da 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 da. Oh, sorry. Is my singing bothering you? This is a long trip now, so sometimes I get distracted. I'm sorry. Well, now that I think about it, you must be hungry right now, right? We happen to have a full course meal service at this elevator, so feel free to eat whatever you want. That was nice. Hold up a second, I'll bring you the menu. Please choose what dish you like to eat. Beef stew or tofu soup? Let's try... Let's eat tofu soup. I see, so good choice. Now for the main course. Let's eat some salad. Another good choice. Finally, please choose your dessert. Fruits. Let's just be very healthy. Alright, now please enjoy your meal. Yum. Eat it all in one bite. I hope that was tasty. Can't help but notice you didn't touch any dishes with animal products in them. I hope you don't live under the delusion that you're guilt-free for only eating plants because they're sentient too. The screams of their brothers and sisters echo within your mind. Plants are just also living beings, or rather, plants are also living beings just like you and me. They might be incapable of complex thought, but they can still feel and fear as they are murdered for our consumption. Hilarious. In their own way, of course. But who says we have the moral high ground to say who gets eaten only because of our higher intellect? Well, I hope you at least understand the entitlement of yours in when eating other living beings. It's an eat or be eaten kind of world, I suppose. But enough about food. Let's chat a bit more. There's still a long way down. A question. Do you have pets? No. I mean, real life, no. I see, so you really hate animals. Noted. I don't hate animals. I just don't really... I think I mentioned before, I remember doing a playthrough of a game called Rough Times, you know? In that episode, in that, playthrough anyway, definitely talked about how, like, you know... I don't like owning a pet because it's a big responsibility, right? So... Anyway, next question. Imagine you're on a deserted island with a starving old man and a cute puppy. You just had a full course meal and have one apple left. Would you give the apple to the old man or the cute puppy? I'd eat the apple. Nom nom nom. I see. Next scenario. You're stranded in the mountain winter with your kitten. At this rate, you'll be the first one to die. If your kitten eats your remains, it might survive. Do you accept death in this case, or would you kill your cute kitten for food? I mean, we're gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter. I accept death. I see. Final question. Okay. Would you give up your tongue in exchange for leaving this elevator? Sure. Why not? Here you go. Oh. Understandable. Let me just rip it off real quick. Oh, we have arrived. This floor. Let me welcome you to the kitchen. Here our employees work hard to provide food for everyone in the company. A visitor looks very tasty. I'm in pain. Why don't you join the kitchen? We have nice food here. I'm in pain. Yeah, this kitchen's very nice and... Look, I won't sugarcoat it. The food comes from them, alright? I'm in pain! Come on, just a bite, it won't hurt. Oh. No, you aren't deserving of the kitchen. People like you deserve to go even deeper. Shall we go continue, stranger? Okay. I thought... that's fine, whatever. I thought by choosing the vegetarian options, you know, it will be like... It would be a twist, or like... You know, she says not to eat plants, right? So I thought you'd get killed by plants or something, but... I guess not. It was actually the other way around, maybe? You gotta choose animal foods instead? Anyway. I know you have many questions right now, but I'm legally allowed to not answer any of them. Okay. Just trust me for now. I'll find the best floor for you. So that floor was like, maybe that was a gluttony, you know? Maybe that was the case? So maybe I should have chose more like eating options. Is that what it was? I guess maybe I'll come back and see that ending. Anyway, as I said before, our company really likes having people like you on board. I wouldn't let you go to waste. It's never pleasant to come to this one. Here's the floor, I guess. Hi. Let me welcome you to the prison. Here we bring people that have issues of interpersonal relationships. The people here fail at basic human interactions, so please be careful. Well, you see, I don't fit in there because I don't interact with humans in general, so... I'm good, right? No?
Don't believe any of her lies, stranger. I know the truth about this place. She won't let you out. She'll keep torturing you until she becomes bored of it. This floor is not a prison. This is where she puts her broken toys. If you leave now, you become a freak like us. You have much more luck finding your way out as a normal human. So let's trade places.
Well, everything he says is a lie, except for the last part. It is possible to trade your places in the elevator for one of the employees. The people on the other floors would never give up their jobs, but the troublemakers here are different.
Lies, all lies. You have to trust me, stranger. I don't want what happened to me to happen to you. If I'm in the elevator, I can get revenge on her. And you can get away from her. It's a win-win.
If you're done here, I think it's time to leave this place now.
Just trade places with me.
This guy seems incredibly trustworthy. Let's do that. I see. If that's what you want. Now, please trade places for an employee. Okay. This is totally the totally right thing to do, right? You left the elevator and traded places with the man. As soon as you entered the prison, the 4 individuals started approaching you. Oh, look at those pretty eyes you got there. It'd be a shame if something happened to them. PogChamp. Obviously, this is a good thing to do. And everything went dark after hearing those words. Look at those hands, so pristine. Why can't I have hands like you? After hearing that, you stopped feeling your hands. Were they even attached to your body anymore? You couldn't tell. What a nice nose you have. I bet you have a great sense of smell. You know, this reminds me of Red Riding Hood for some reason, you know? Like when the wolf pretends to be the grandma. Those are some nice feet. You must be pretty fast. Look at that newcomer. They must not be very bright at all. I wish I was a newcomer too. The voices kept going for a while until they finally stopped. You found yourself laying on the floor, at least that's what you think, as you had no way to tell anymore. Unable to see, unable to stand, unable to hear or smell. Unable to grab anything or feel. Unable to recall your old memories or what you used to be. Ah yeah, that's a real thing in real life, by the way. There's something called a sensory deprivation chamber, actually. That some people do as like a recreational thing, actually. But I think if you are in this this weird like sensory deprivation chamber for too long, we actually go insane, I think, or something. Because that's not supposed to happen to you, but for a long time anyway. But I guess if you voluntarily do, I believe people will they go inside like a box, you know, but like they're suspended in water. It's supposed to feel like, you know, you're like in the void, I guess, because they're like closed on top of you. You can't see anything, you can't hear anything, and you have like this weird sense of gravity. I think people hallucinate when they do that. Anyway, but you just like to think about things you could have. Maybe someday you'll be able to trade places with someone else. Ending 6. All right, so don't trust the weird monster thing. obviously. Oh well. All right, let's go back. You give it your tongue in exchange for leaving this elevator. Now, I don't know. I'm not sure if no or yes. No? Say no. Yeah, say no this time. Because I guess the tongue represents you eating stuff to taste flavor. So if you be selfish and say no, maybe that's how you get this ending, I assume. So here you go. We're back in the kitchen. I already went through this part. I actually, went past this floor last time. I'm in pain still. Since the last playthrough, I'm still here in pain. This is very nice. And, look, I won't sugarcoat it. The food comes from them, alright? I'm in pain. It's a bite. To be entirely honest, I think this stranger will be a perfect fit for the kitchen. Okay, this time we are going inside here. I'm still in pain. Now, would you do me a favor and leave my elevator? Alright, so I just want to get this ending as well, since I skipped it the first time. Accidentally. I didn't mean to. You left the elevator and entered the kitchen. As soon as you entered, many inhuman creatures swiftly approached you with piercing stares. The monsters then all launched themselves at you, colliding with each other in the process. You then saw the creatures start eating each other while trying to take a bite out of you. Okay. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. You try to run, but bit by bit you start to get eaten by monsters who themselves were half-eaten to death. The abominations kept eating you until not even bones were left. But somehow you never lost consciousness. Even with no body, you were still you. But then you fell asleep. Once you woke up, the first thing you realized that you had a body once again. The second thing you realized was how incredibly hungry you were. Eventually, you found yourself surrounded by monsters once again. You were gonna get eaten once again. And just like that, it happened again, except there was a slight difference this time. This time, you also took bites out of the monsters. The next morning, you felt bigger and more powerful. But you were also incredibly hungry once again. This time, you decided not to be prey, but to be a hunter. Okay, it's the, the nature ending, where everyone just eats each other, and it just goes on forever. A never-ending cycle. Alright. Let's go back. Alright. So we're back here. Maybe this time we don't trust the weird multi-armed person with the big smile. This does, I mentioned something before about a sus face. This is a sus face. Anyway, I guess we're gonna stay in the elevator. We're gonna go even deeper.
You fool! Have you not seen what she really is?
Cute anime girl? The Lex dance? Never mind. Never mind, she's Satan. Okay. Oh no, she's even hotter now. I'll assume you already figured it out. That's right, you're already dead. Mo Shindieru. Nani? Right now, we're going deeper and deeper into the layers of hell. I'm trying to find which one is the most appropriate for you. Yeah, so that was my theory, by the way. I don't know. On YouTube, it's gonna be weird because I'll be doing a lot of cutting, to certain parts. But I think I mentioned my theory, by the way, is that, yeah, we were going through layers of hell. The first one was Limbo, obviously. Second one was Sloth. Third one was, what was it? Greed, I guess. Or Envy, or whatever it is. The next one is Gluttony. The other one after that, I'm not sure, but I don't know what this floor is, though. The 69 was probably Lust, but we didn't get to see it, though. Probably because it's censored, But, not really censored, but, can't really show it, I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure what this floor would be. I don't know, maybe Pride or something? It's a bunch of monsters, I guess. That you stay in the void, right? You lose all your senses of hearing, seeing, and touching or whatever. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Maybe it's some other layer. I'm not sure. That maybe it doesn't really represent a particular sin. Anyway, so basically we're going down layers of hell. Was it a game about that? Or well, it was a novel as well. Dante's Inferno, I think is what it's called. Or was that a novel? Or was it just I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to find which one's most appropriate for you. Our next stop is a very special. Maybe you'll even find a bit familiar. Oh, tell me more, Satan. Well, here we are. This is our last stop. Ah, yes. Wow. Oh, lava. Let me welcome you to hell. That's right. Just hell. Every floor we visit thus far is also part of hell. This one, however, is very special. You could call it the Christian hell or the movie hell. Basically what you imagine when thinking of this place. Oh, okay. Well, when I think of hell, I think of Disgaea. I think of Disgaea, the video game series. Of like Laharo and Etna and Floam. Remember those guys? No? So it was like a tactical RPG. On the PlayStation 2, I think. I played it on the PSP though. Anyway, lava, sulfur, agony, all the good stuff. This floor is sort of a VIP lounge. All our most distinguished guests stay here. Adolf, Walt, the Kims, even the failed clones, Mr. Jobs. The gang's all here. Do you think you have the pedigree to join such a select group of evil? Well, I'll be the judge of that. Well, I think that you don't deserve to be here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I wonder, well, how do I get to be in there, I'm not evil enough? Come on, man. You're actually way worse than everyone on this floor. You make me sick. Oh, I'm way worse, actually. I'm worse than Adolf. We're going at full speed to the very bottom of hell. That's the only place where you deserve to be. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper we go. To the very bottom of hell, to the last layer of damnation we go. Here we are. We got so deep that somehow we returned to the starting point. Don't ask me how that works. I don't know either. Now this is the last layer of hell. Earth! Haha! Okay. Let me welcome you to Earth. That's right. This door leads to the worst possible outcome of them all. You'll be reborn and have to go through the entire lifetime of that horrible world of yours. Yes, hey Risa, the deepest layer of hell is just getting reborn on Earth, yeah. It's called reincarnation. Oh, did you call that? Oh, did you not know about that? I thought you spoiled it. I thought you played this game or something. But yeah, you called it just before. It's hilarious. It's just reincarnation. It's, I mean, I guess a lot of religions have the same idea. But like, like Buddhism, whatever. It's just reincarnation. Oh, my Satan, I'm surely glad not to be in your shoes right now. Now, please. Get the fuck out of my elevator and go be a stinky baby. No. Goo goo gaga. See you in 80 years or so. Bye-bye. Oh, 80 years, that's optimistic. If you grow up old, I guess, but like, definitely a lot of complications that happened before that. Alright, there you go. Ending 8. Interesting. How did I get... Did I get ending 7, though? I don't think I... Did I? Can't remember. Did I get all the endings? I don't know, I guess we'll see. Yeah, maybe I'll go back and see if there's more, but... Anyway, so game by Redamz and these people, Deku, Zen Suzuna, and Monma. Thanks for playing! Yeah! Oh, and the game closes. Alright. Oh! Okay, okay. Because, just to explain it again. Because I'll just cut to this part on YouTube, but... the title graphics of this game, it says the elevator. You see it all the time when we restart the game, but it says the elevator, and it says the 4 little buttons, or actually 3 buttons, that said 444, Roman numerals. So I guess if you click on this, 3 times, you activate this thing? Oh, so you want to go to floor 444? That's fine by me. Alright? Well, I wonder what that means. We're here. Actually, I wonder if can you go on the different floors, like... Can you skip the first certain floors by clicking on the buttons? I'm not sure. I don't think this game is that interactable, but I'm not entirely sure. It'd be kind of cool actually if you could just skip floors. If you already know the numbers, maybe you can like skip to them. But anyway, oh there you go, room 444. Hello, okay. Are you my soulmate, Nani? 4 is actually like a bad number in like a lot of Asian cultures. Actually, 4 means like it's like a synonym for like death or whatever. Not really a synonym. What is it called? It's a homonym, rather. It sounds very similar to death in a lot of languages, and like Chinese and Japanese, I think, as well. Oh, you live happily ever after with the creepy girl. And 4. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, that's just a good ending. I guess the creepy girl becomes our waifu, and that's basically it. Alright. I mean, that's the only good ending, I guess. I don't know. I don't think there's any other good ending. I don't know if there's an ending where you like leave the elevator, but I guess that's it. Alright. That's a very short one, but. Secret ending, alright. Alright, so I think I finally got this ending. It took quite a bit of playthroughs actually, quite a bit of effort. You gotta pick very specific choices, which is ironic, considering like it's actually, I don't think the canonical ending, but I don't know, it's just really hard to get. My theory is that you gotta get some, you gotta fill up with some kind of invisible like sin meter or something. I don't know. I wish it was more obvious to get this ending. It's really hard. I don't know. Well, let's see. What she say? So she says something like, you know, you go to, you know, the Hollywood hell, and she says like, you know, that she's gonna judge you, you know, and I think, and then she says like, I think that you really do belong here. Congratulations, you are now a VIP of Hell Incorporated. Eternal damnation awaits you. Now get out of my elevator, please. Thanks. Yeah, okay. There she goes. Now we're in, you know, like Hollywood hell. You left the elevator and entered hell. Your skin started to burn immediately. You were in a constant state of suffocation, being unable to breathe whatsoever. The resident demons would throw molten rocks at you on sight. On the rare occasions where you encountered another damned soul, they'd be as terrible a person as you expect from someone in that layer of hell, so you started avoiding them. Everyone's just a meanie. Despite the solitude and the physical torture, what pained you the most was remembering your past. Did your family mourn your death? Did you have any real friends? If you were such a terrible person to deserve this fate, they must have been relieved to see you go. Did your life have any meaning? Was it worth being lived? You continue thinking about things that you could have done differently. Advice you ignored, help you rejected, opportunities you missed. You become numb to the pain, but your regrets will last forever. End 7. There you go. The hardest ending to get, I feel like. I don't know. Even though ending 0, I don't know if I'm going to edit this on YouTube, but ending 0 is actually a lot easier to get. I think one of the things that tripped me up was, I think you had to like do the slot machine. Every time I did the playthrough, I kind of skipped it, you know, because usually, you know, if you get like a particular ending, you kind of want to avoid the choices that gave you that ending. But I think the slot machine one, you had to pull like maybe 7 times or something, or until she says something, and then you move on. That's it. That's, I guess, the missing ingredient of what I didn't do on my other playthroughs. But anyway, it really didn't work. But anyway, I guess yeah, that's ending 7. There you go. Anyway, there you go. I think that's all the endings that I found so far. As far as I know, that's all the things I can get anyway. So I guess that'd be that for the game. So yeah, just a short little elevator game. Personally, I just don't like the fact that you have to restart every single time. I wish there was checkpoints, you know? Because obviously, you know, I feel like every player wants to find all the endings, right? So it's kind of annoying to like go through the game over and over again and see repetitive dialogue, but whatever, it's fine. The concept itself, though, I think it's pretty cute, you know, in like a demonic way, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like, you know, it's like, oh, it's just a happy little elevator game, but then actually you go down, you learn actually it's just hell, you know? But I think that's cute, I guess. If that makes, I don't know, it's cute, like, not like a, I don't know, how do we call it, but like, it's a neat idea, I guess, I'm trying to say. I think it's pretty, like, it's a nice package, you know? Like, you understand the whole elevator metaphor and how, like, it relates to the, you know, the layers of hell and everything. I think it's pretty funny. Anyway, I mean, yeah. I mean, basically, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I like the music, by the way. Obviously, it's just elevator music, but I like elevator music, so that's like a good thing. So extra points for that. It makes sense because it's literally about an elevator, so obviously there's elevator music. And yeah. I don't know what else to say, but it's just a cute little game that the developer made. I guess you call it like maybe a little horror, you know? It's not super scary, but definitely some horror aspects, I guess, you know? It's a little like, obviously you see monsters, and obviously this anime girl is super cute, obviously, but then obviously you learn that she's basically Satan. I don't know if she is Satan, though. I don't know, she did say like, oh my Satan, you know, instead of oh my god. So maybe she's not literally Satan, but, you know, probably a higher ranking demon official or something. I kind of wish there was an ending that involved her, to be honest. Like, can I marry her instead? You do that? No? I guess she's not interested. Anyway. But there you go. I guess that's the elevator. Just a nice, relaxing game about going to hell, you know? Right. And I mean, obviously the worst fate of all is just to go back on Earth. As it turns out, hell, the real hell, is real life. Anyway, so I guess that'll be it for the elevator. Okay, let me just say that if you're on YouTube, if you didn't know, I stream these games live on Twitch, so check me out over there if you're interested. I also have other playthroughs on the channel, so you can look for those if you want. I guess thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.